Hi guys, Jez B in the UK, shooting you a update video on the Cash Forex or Cash FX Group platform. It is Sunday the 25th of August 2019, and the main point of shooting the update today is basically with what I've seen with the platform since I've been in. I've been in this program a little over 3 weeks now. I actually registered and deposited funds on the 29th of July. And literally went live with the trading element of the funds that I put in on the 31st of July. And as you know, if you saw my last update video, I've already sort of had growth on both the bear and the bull part of this program. Basically, the bear is the kind of passive side where 70% of your package that you buy into the program with, there's a $300 starting package, which is obviously what I went in with. 70% of that is actually put into a trading pool where they trade it on the Forex Market Monday through to Friday. 30% is actually used for an educational package, which I did explain in the other video. But already I've seen the returns coming in on the Forex side, and I've actually also seen returns on the bull side of it, which is more about if you're actually promoting the program, where you get fast start bonuses. You also get matrix and uni level bonuses paid to you as well on that side of the program. So the key point today was, with what I've seen already, you know, my confidence in the program is growing by the week. Having said that, you know, I will be putting a disclaimer below in this video, and also you'll see a disclaimer on the screen. Bearing in mind, guys, this is sort of coupling two areas. You've got it's crypto, and it's also Forex related. Forex is very high risk in its nature. But again, if you've got, hopefully, you know, the people there kind of know what they're doing to minimize their own exposure and risks on it. But obviously the people who've got the specialist skill are obviously doing that for us in the background. But equally, there is training there and education there that if you want to do that on your own, obviously with each level you go up in the program, the training that you received obviously becomes more advanced, you know, because on the basic level on pack 1, you're going to get a very sort of nuts and bolts type of thing to understand Forex, etc. And with each package, you know, the training becomes more advanced, as it were. But what I've actually done today, and I will just show you the page, I've actually just sent a payment through. You can see that's full payment received. I'm just waiting on confirmations on the blockchain, because the way this actually works, if you buy the 300 package, which I will show you. So on the first series, which is the Elemental series, there's basically 4 packages there. So you can come into the program on the $300 pack, which is the Academy Pack 90, and basically what happens is your pack is $90 for the educational side of it, and then in the trade account, $210 of that goes into the trading pool. You obviously get leadership program points as well, but we're not too focused on that at the moment. But what you can actually then do is progress to the next level, and usually what they'll do, before you hit 185% of the return on the trading, and also on the bull side of it, if you've decided to promote as well, they will actually flag up, you know, you've got the opportunity to progress to the next pack and only pay the difference. So with what I've done today, obviously this is the $500 pack. So because this one hasn't expired, obviously I've just paid the difference. So I've progressed myself up to the $500 one, which, depending on how quickly those blockchain confirmations come through, I should be able to show you in this video. So hopefully it will go through within the next sort of hour or two. And likewise, once I'm in this one, after a few weeks with the kind of profits that have come through, I would just look to step up to the next one, because obviously I've gone through this whole presentation here. The max they cap out on the returns for any given week would be 15%. So obviously if you were on the 700 pack there, you'd be looking at around about just over $100 a week if they were at the max return per day. The returns are sort of quoted elsewhere in the presentation, which I may come back to in a moment. But so you get the idea. Basically, once you're in and if you're happy, you're seeing the profits from the bear side coming through on the forex trading. If you are promoting it, you don't have to do the promotion side. You could literally come in and just get on the forex trading side of it. But if you do the promotion side as well, there's kind of two hits you get there. Basically, with the bear side of it, it's the material actually quotes it as saying it's 2xing your money. And if you also go on to the bull side, you're actually 2xing your money there. So potentially with both working for you, you 4x your returns basically. The only thing you do have to factor in is there is a 20% withdrawal fee on any funds that you need to take out. And you have to withdraw to actually progress on. You can't just sort of buy within the back office and upgrade. You have to actually draw your funds out and then pay back in to buy the next pack. So hopefully that's clear. Let's progress on to the next page, and we're just really going to touch on why you would kind of look at the Cash FX Group model as something to be involved in. Well, firstly, the key part of it is it's tied in with the forex market, and as they're saying there, the forex is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. A daily traded average of 5.3 trillion US dollars. And historically proven to be recession proof, the most flexible risk management strategies available, and your capital can be leveraged to maximize gains. And the other beauty is it's traded 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So from a trading team's point of view, they're not restricted to only coming in within a 9-hour window, a 12-hour window. They can literally dip in and be out as quickly as they need to be as well, because often that's the way these guys will trade this. They're not in it for a whole day's worth of trading. They can literally step in, seize the opportunity they see, and then come out and they've made their profit, for the day, or could likewise go in later that day as well. So that's a key part of what the Cash FX program is about. That it's actually tied in with the Forex market. And just a quick sort of overview about the Cash Forex FX Group. And they're basically a team of project management experts specialising in financial markets, and they're highly trained educational team is focused on the guidance and success of our trading membership. And the corporate office is actually registered and located in Panama City, Panama. And the broker partners work with the following regulation authorities, and as you can see there, FCA, DFSA, FSCA, and the FSA. You can see over there their mission is to offer world-class forex trading performance while providing a personalised and professional academy program for the purpose of improving the financial lives of our Cash FX family all around the world. And the core values there: transparency, honesty, and respect to and for our Cash FX family. And with regards to the trading success, our success is achieved with a combination of live professional traders, proprietary algorithms, and our own AI trading technology. We manage all trading systems from our own facilities. Our team of professionals have extensive experience in both forex trading and EA design and management. And with regards to marketing tools, Cash FX members will have industry-leading tools to help you share Cash FX trading with your friends. Now, basically, Ron Pope is involved with the Cash Forex program as well. If that name's new to you, basically, he's the guy who heads up the Conversion Pros, who have got a very well-respected sort of funnel system set up. Been around for quite a while now, and the fact that he's kind of lending his name to what's going on with the program is pretty cool. They've been really strict so far on the way the program's presented, so obviously even with the materials I'm showing you within this video, they are all provided by the company. They're not something I've created, and what we are passing on as the information has come from the corporate office. They're even strict to the point where you're not actually allowed to show your back office, purely that, and it makes sense, they don't want sort of earnings shown or percentages, because it'd be wrong to bring people in. There obviously are going to be some quite heavy hitters in this who are going into it. I mean, my sponsor, Oracle, he's gone into this, pretty heavy. And obviously the numbers he's going to get, people could be just sort of, disillusioned that they're going to think, well, oh, yeah, if I join it tomorrow with a 300 package, it's all going to happen for me next week. With all of these things, if you're going in on a smaller level, it's going to take you longer to achieve the same kind of results. So you don't want to bring people in on the hype of seeing sort of bigger figures and what can be earned. I mean, those of us who are in it, we know what the percentages are, we know what's going on in the background, so we would know, you know, if we've got a sponsor there that we know has gone in a bigger way. Of course, we're going to understand the numbers, that's fine, but from the point of view of presenting the program to prospects and anyone who might be looking to get involved with CashFX, it is much better to sort of, you know, keep the expectation at a realistic level and not get people carried away with thinking, you know, easy numbers are, you know, there for the picking for everyone. If you come in small, obviously it's going to take you longer, you know, because the idea would be, even if you were doing this passively on the bear side, you just wait until your profits are coming in. Then you're in a position, if you want to progress and, you know, go on to the next pack, you've got it there. You know, you shouldn't be coming into this with funds that, you know, you couldn't afford to lose if something went wrong with the program, etc. Always say that, you know. And also never go into stuff like this, you know, on borrowed money or, you know, maxing a credit card to get involved with stuff. You just don't do that with this type of thing, because, you know, there is a higher risk with sort of forex trading and crypto in general. So that's why I think it's quite good the way they've sort of said, right, nobody's to show, you know, back office earnings. You shouldn't be promoting it from that point of view of saying, you know, profits are easy to come by in the program, etc. It still is a good sort of passive program to be involved with, but again, they're just reining it in on what can actually be kind of said with it. As I've said to you earlier in the video, and that is within their company documentation, the max cap on anything they would pay out in a given week is up to 15%. Okay, will they be paying that every week? I doubt it. No. You know, it's the nature of the beast with trading is you can't guarantee to hit a set level every day, so that just wouldn't be realistic. But anyway, let's move on to the next page. So as you heard me earlier on say, there's two elements. There's the Academy training package that you're going to buy with each of the packs. So for instance, when I first got in and bought that 300 one, they call it the Academy Pack 90 because $90 is what I paid for that educational program, and then $210 goes into the trading pool. Now you can see here the CashFX Academy program, they're saying it's the key to your CashFX business. Every trading contract has a specific section of our trading curriculum included. The Academy curriculum is progressive, meaning that one trade contract Academy curriculum leads to the next. And in the Academy programs, they're separated into 3 series. So the Elemental series introduces you to the world of Forex. You learn the basics and you become familiar with important terms and concepts. So if you're buying into this that $300 pack, and it goes right up to the $2,000. So you've got a $300, $500, a $1,000 and a $2,000. They form the basis of that Elemental series. And then you can see the next one is the Supreme series. And on the Supreme series, that takes you further into Forex concepts and techniques. You'd learn advanced skills that will serve as a foundation for your success if you choose to open your own trading account and manage it yourself. Now, the Supreme series on this program would be the $5,000, the $10,000, and the $20,000 packages. They would be in the Supreme series. And then you go on to the Advanced Professional series, and that introduces you to the most challenging aspects of Forex mastery, the psychology of professional trading. You learn from experienced professionals the necessary behaviours and mindset for success. Now, these packs at the advanced level, that would be your $30,000, $50,000, and the max pack, which is $100,000. So that basically presents the Academy program to you. And visually, as you saw earlier, that's the packages. As I said, when I first joined, I came in at the 300 level. I've just paid the difference there, so hopefully by the time I finish recording this video in my back office, it'll actually be showing I'm on the 500 pack. I've just done the upgrade. And you can see, as I say, that's called the Academy Pack 90, so $90 is what you pay for it. The 210 over goes into the trading account. And likewise, when you upgrade to the 150, you've paid 150 for educational product, and 350 goes into the trade. And you can see again, if you go to the 1000, it's 300 for your education pack, 700 in trading, and likewise as it goes on to the next one. Then you'd be on to the next series. So you can see here the $5,000 one. It's $1,500 on the educational pack, and you've got $3,500 going into your trade account. The next level, 10k, you'd have $3,000 on the educational side of it, and $7,000 going into the trading pot. and then with the 20k, 6,000 on the educational package, and 14 going into the trading pot. And then finally, when you're hitting the the higher reaches of the program, and as I say, my sponsor Oracle is actually at that level now. The guy's a marketing machine anyway, so it was quite clear that if he comes into something like this, he'll build a big team, and he commits to it. So he's gone in at that level. So I'm sure he's going to enjoy the rewards of that, and I've no doubt before too long he will hit that level as well. It's kind of what we all aspire to, but you've got to start, depending on what you're willing to risk in terms of the budget you have available. It's all about risk reward, what you're comfortable going in with. And for me, I'm building from profits and profits from other programs I'm quite happy to put into it. So I'm more than comfortable. If something happened with the program in a couple of months' time, it's not going to be the end of the world for me, and that's the way I always play these things. So but you've got to have your own strategy with this and think how you're going to do it. You can see the relevant educational pack prices there and what actually goes into the trading program. So we're just going to go over the reward plan sort of overview here. And the reward plan is full of industry first, and the benefits that are easy to qualify for, along with a concept that accelerates your team building and earning success. So there's two ways you can be rewarded in the program. You've got the bare capital side, so that's a passive participation through the purchase of any trade contract is all that is required to benefit from the bare capital. And as they're saying there, you can earn up to 2x your trade contract value. And then there's the bull capital. Now that's if you're looking to actually promote and build a team. And they're saying there you literally refer one person that purchased any trade pack to also qualify for bull capital rewards, which I have done. I've already got quite a few sign-ups below me. And you grow your team to earn an additional 2x times your trade contract value. So overall, you'd actually be looking at 4x in your trade contract value that you put in. Now what I would say is it doesn't max to that full value, because any time you've got to take funds out, there is a 20% withdrawal fee. So just factor that in. Once you hit those sort of levels, you will have to allow for that deduction. And each trade contract includes leadership program points. So as you're building the team, you get a group volume and a personal volume, which also ties into other rewards in the program. And each PV from your growing team, group PV, to advance your rank to open up further reward levels in the program. And they're kind of giving you an example there. Say if you had the 2k pack, so that's 600, which is the 30%. $600 is the cost of that pack. But they actually use the product purchases to actually pay back bonuses into the system, because obviously it's their product. They can put whatever value they want on it and distribute the funds accordingly. So 300, it goes into fast start referrer bonuses, and 300 goes into the Uni Level team bonus. And with regards to their trading results, their proprietary A1 technology combined with their professional Forex trading team and the technicians all work together to create extraordinary trade results. As there are no guarantees in professional Forex trading, this bonus also varies depending on Monday to Friday trading success. So Cash FX has a set maximum trade earning cap of 15% per week. So your trade benefit is in direct proportion to your Cash FX trade contract size. And that side of it is what we're talking about that accelerates the passive side, which is the bare capital. Okay, now we're talking about fast start bonuses. So an Academy pack is part of every Cash FX trade contract. So the Academy pack cost is 30% of every trade contract, and up to 100% of the value of each Academy pack is distributed into the Cash FX reward program. So each time a new Academy pack is purchased, 50% of the value is paid as a fast start bonus, and 50% is distributed into the Cash FX Uni Level bonus. You can earn a fast start bonus every time you refer someone to Cash FX, and you earn up to the maximum fast start bonus according to your current personal Cash FX trade contract cap. And that part of the program accelerates the bull capital side, which is all related to the promotional aspect of the program. They also operate a 50% Uni Level bonus If you choose to participate in our referral program, you will earn additional commissions as your team grows. There are 10 levels of growth that can reward you, and as you qualify further into the leadership program, you can eventually earn from your entire organisation from level 1 to infinity. Now at the moment, while it's in pre-launch, you can pretty much earn all the way through, but once they go into launch, there will be a predetermined qualifier, and I think what I've seen on the early videos, they're talking about a minimum if you'd have to have 3 personal sign-ups to trigger into this. But as I say, in pre-launch, they've put no restrictions on it, because depending on your level would determine how much you can get out of the Uni Level bonuses, because obviously you'd have to be on an equivalent level to actually trigger that. But at the moment, while it's in pre-launch, it's pretty much open-ended. So it's worth getting in. Possibly, you've got to make that decision for yourself. Certainly for me, it was the right decision to get in while they're in pre-launch rather than waiting until it goes into the proper launch phase, and then there'll be sort of qualifiers put in place. And they do operate a force matrix, which is a 3x10. So basically what it means is, for instance, when I've been promoting the program, anyone who signs up under me and becomes somebody who's purchased one of the trade packs, I can only have 3 people on my first level, and then anyone else I'm bringing in would have to automatically drop down to the lower levels of that matrix. So for instance, let's use this one. This guy here or girl might have decided they're not necessarily promoting, but I could be actually out there bringing other people in, and it will start to spread across. So that's where sort of spillover comes in forced sort of matrices, that it has to go into the next available position. And equally, my sponsor would be out there sort of promoting, and then he's filling up his levels pretty quickly. So by default, they will also have to find a place below, either myself or someone else in my team. You can see what they're saying there is the residual matrix bonus is paid from the CashFX 20% withdrawal fee. So as both Bear customers and Bull team builders pay withdrawal fees, both groups are able to earn from this very unique bonus. The 20% withdrawal fee is divided amongst 3 bonuses. There's 50% matrix bonus, 10% matching matrix bonus, and a 40% leadership rank bonus. And it says there, note, this withdrawal fee is not profit for CashFX. It is a unique and deliberate strategy to create a constant residual reward for all of our loyal customers and team builders within our CashFX family. And again, this bonus accelerates the Bear capital side, so the more passive side of the program. And this is also sort of a network marketing first with regards to the Force Matrix. Now, if you remember, the rewards that come in for the Force Matrix are basically taken from the withdrawal fees that are charged within the business. So the business is not taking those as a profit; they're actually redistributing that out to reward customers and members within the program. So you've got 50% of the total of those fees that come in goes into the Force Matrix. 10% of the funds will also pay out a 10% personal matching bonus, and then there's 40% that actually goes for the leadership reward side of it. But what you can see there is, dependent on the position you're in, you can actually earn obviously 3% if you're either in the 300 to 500, and that covers levels 1 to 3 levels, 39 positions at 3%. You can go through them and see what levels they pay out on, but bearing in mind, even if you weren't actively referring anyone, as the levels get filled below you with active participants, you'd still be qualifying for a 10% personal matching bonus. Because as they're stating there, you can build a residual income even as a CashFX trading customer. That's right, even if you have never recommended CashFX to anyone, you still benefit from this dynamic bonus. As a Force Matrix, this plan builds from the top down. Participation in CashFX earns you a position. Whether you are a Bear or a Bull, you benefit. So that one basically accelerates both the Bull and the Bear capital. And obviously, I suppose for most people jumping in at the moment, this is a little way off, but there is a leadership program. So the bigger your groups become, obviously your personal volume within the company grows. There are other positions here, and as I say, 40% of the revenues from the withdrawal side of it is actually distributed over to this area to pay the extra rewards that go for the leadership program, and that side of it accelerates the ball capital, which is on the promotion side. Okay guys, we're in the back office, but as I say, I will go through this and block out anything that's related to earnings, percentages, etc. So showing you the bits I'm going to show you would still leave me in compliance with the instructions, obviously not to show any sort of earnings and stuff like that in here. But basically, because they've got this sort of promo thing going on there, it sort of pushed some of the the web page down, which is quite handy. Because basically what I was going to do is just give you a quick scan through of when you are in the back office. Obviously you've got your dashboard, which is the bit we're looking at now. In the finance section, there's a fast start section. That will show you where if you've had any fast starts through from people joining. Because obviously if they sign up under you and buy, for instance, a $300 pack, you basically get the fast start bonuses on the educational part of the pack. So for instance, on the 300 there, you pay $90 for the fast start, so you would get a $45 fast start bonus for anyone buying that package. And obviously it scales up, depending on what package they buy. Trading pool, that's where your results for the week are logged. So it's Monday through to Friday trading, remember. You'll get your percentages quoted for the day and also what you've earned in terms of dollars. Uni Level, that's basically the complete team building below you within the system. The matrix is your personal matrix that's building below you. This will be detailing any matrix matching bonuses, your balance. Obviously you can request a withdrawal and there's a separate tab there. You can go in and see the status of your withdrawal. Something you should point out as well with these guys, it is $100 minimum withdrawal. Okay, so you basically would leave the trading stats building up, depending on what level you come in with, because obviously on a 300 it will take a little bit longer. But obviously if you combine that, if you've had some fast start bonuses coming in, etc., and some payments from the uni level, you would hit that. I've actually done a withdrawal with these guys and it came through, certainly was within 24 hours. Can't remember the exact time now, but I have taken money out. But that was something I wasn't aware of initially. The minimum withdrawal is $100. Okay. And then we've got the network side, so that you've got your uni level tree, a detailed uni level report. The uni level pending is quite cool. That shows you basically everyone that's dropping in below you. So you'll have level 1, which is your direct people. But on mine, I'm even showing people down to the level 5 at the moment that are dropping in below. When you're also looking at that, you will notice that they will have beside them, it will either be registered or there's a confirm tab. Now, registered means obviously they came to the site and they registered. The confirmed are probably the hotter team members, if you like, because they've actually taken the trouble to confirm their email address, etc., and just gone that bit further in the program. So that's the pending area. Obviously, the matrix tree is the build up below you, and then there's a separate one that will show you just your personal referrals coming into the program. Obviously, the support tab, well, you'll know what that's about. This is the cool bit, the resources. So you've got all of these different languages now available for the compensation plan. So depending on who you need to speak to and what language they might be speaking, it's all covered for you here. FAQ section as well. The account tab, you can edit your profile, the subscription settings that you have there, your Bitcoin wallet address, two-factor authentication, which I highly recommend you set up pretty much in any crypto program you're in online. And obviously your payment history, that will detail deposits, withdrawals, etc. Log out, we all know what one of those is. And at the top of the page in the back office, they always put your referral link that you can copy when you, if you choose to promote the program. So let's have a scan down and I'll show you the next bit on the page. So you'll come down to the next section and basically you've got your account finance box. There'll basically be the total that you've had go through, and then obviously what you've got in the current balance is below that. Your leadership status, so as you're building up the points and what position you're at. Most people coming in would be starting out as sort of what they call an ace trader. Bull capital, that is where you've got your sort of fast start bonuses will be shown, etc., and anything you've earned on the uni level. And the bear capital is basically where you're going to show the sort of Forex trading returns each week. You basically get an email on a Saturday. They'll tell you how much you've earned, and obviously if you wanted to take that out, bearing in mind, as I say, you'd have to have enough in your account to cover the $100 minimum withdrawal. So your sort of Forex side of it earnings will be shown under the bare capital section. Okay guys, and when you come down to the next section, it looks as though I've gone a bit crazy, like post-it note central, but I'm just obviously covering up percentage figures and you know, any sort of dollar values, etc., which we're not allowed to show. But you can obviously see it has gone through, so in the space of even filming this video, that's a quick upgrade. Thankfully the blockchain was working very quick today as well, so I've gone from, on the last video you'll have seen I was on the 300, now at the 500. You basically get shown your progress with a percentage there, how far you're tracking. Obviously there's a color indicator as well, you get that on the bar format. And then, as I say, if you are purely looking to go just to stay on the Forex side, your activity will be shown in this bare, this is the bare section, you can't really see it because I'm kind of covering it up there. And again, you get a percentage indicator of how well you're progressing in that, and you've got a daily trading percentage, how much you've had back, and your force matrix. When you do the upgrade, the figures will reduce slightly, because obviously if you were further along on a lower pack and you've upgraded, your value's gone up, so the equivalent percentage will drop you down slightly. I'm obviously promoting the program as well, so in the bull section, you know, I've got a little bit of the indicator has moved on, and on account referrals you've got a bit of an indicator there, and even on the uni level, but that's obviously that has decreased slightly by going into the higher pack, and obviously your percentages will be shown there. And the final part of the dashboard sort of area would just be, you drop down to this section where you've got your new Cash FX users will be detailed down there. Obviously I'm covering this up to protect the privacy of the people who've joined below me, and this rather little colourful map is just showing where all the Cash FX activity is globally. So you know, more for a cosmetic effect really than of interest to me. And that's it really on the, obviously on the dashboard page. Unfortunately I can't go through a lot of the other tabs, because to go into them they do relate to like earnings and stuff like that, so I just can't do it, guys. But as you can see, it's you know, the key part of doing the video today was just to show you that I've actually done the upgrade. So we've gone on to the next pack level, which is the 500. And yeah, I mean, so far so good. Everything they've kind of said is meant to be happening with the program is happening. They seem to be adding more sections onto the site every sort of few days. Plenty of transparency, loads of video material, even on their own YouTube channel and through the FB Facebook group, etc. So yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing with this program at the moment. But as I say, if you are at all interested, there is a link below. You can go and have a look round. The only thing to bear in mind, this isn't like other programs you've seen out there where by simply registering you would get a position in the matrix. That doesn't happen with this program. Literally, if it's just people who want to come in and be tire kickers, you don't get put into the matrix or anywhere in the system. You don't even get to see technically your back office until you've actually you know, purchased a trade pack. So even if you started with $300, then you would obviously see the equivalent data that you would need. And I've kind of given you a rough idea of what the sort of setup is, but I can't obviously show you the nuts and bolts of the percentages and the figures. But yeah, I'm loving this so far, but it's early days. I say a little over 3 weeks. And what I would suggest as well, what I was going to suggest is obviously looking at a particular YouTube video. But before I go over there, just thought I should point out as well, when you buy one of the trade packs, there is basically a 72-hour period where your pack isn't active. It has to be in the system for 72 hours before it goes live with the trading. Now, obviously, when you upgrade, you're kind of thinking, am I going to be, you know, nothing's going to be happening for 3 days. Now, bearing in mind, you only get the trading returns Monday through to Friday, because that's when the Forex market is operating. But what they do, so for instance, I've gone from the 300 pack to the 500 now. So the 500 won't actually activate until those 72 hours are up, and then it goes live in the trading pool. But it doesn't stop the other one, so I don't lose out, because basically tomorrow being Monday, so the Forex starts again, I will still be getting my returns until this one goes live, I still get my daily returns based on the previous pack. Okay, so there's no losing out. You don't suddenly, that doesn't stop and then you've got to wait 72 hours for this to kick in. You've still got some trading profit coming in based on your old pack. So I think that's quite important to point out. Okay, so the presentation I was going to say, I do recommend you go and have a quick look at. I'll put a link to this below. This was a presentation of the opportunity on the 21st of August by Ron Pope. He's one of the key people in the program. You may have heard of him before. He's the guy behind the Conversion Pros, who run a pretty slick sort of funnel marketing system that a lot of internet marketers use out there. But that's kind of cool because his team are based in North America and are going to be the ones pretty much steering the marketing materials for Cash FX and how it's going to be promoted going forward. So but I highly recommend you go and watch this. Obviously he's going to touch on some of the things I've already covered, but this video is 22 minutes and if you're going to go into something like this, it's time well spent. So if you can't be sort of bothered to go and watch another 22-minute video by someone who's actually one of the key people in the program, then maybe you shouldn't be looking at going into something like this at all. So spend the time, do your due diligence. There is plenty of material out there just to see if this is the right fit for you. And as always, do read the disclaimers below. It's vital that you do that. Okay, guys, and that's me signing off. Sorry, it's been a bit of a longer one. We're running just shy of 37 minutes. So apologies on the length, but obviously I just wanted to do a quick sort of refresher update, if you like, and also kind of share the good news that I've actually done the upgrade. So yeah, onwards and up with this one. So thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in the next update.